सूचना मिली। एपरिकी किछि अतिथि निजको बंचाइबा लगी टेबुल तले लुचि जाइथिबा सूचना मिली। अन्यमानक मध्यरे थिबा रॉबर्ट एफ केनेडी जूनियर, डग बुर्गम, मार्को रूबियो को भी सुरक्षित भाव उद्धार करा जायछि। तबे गतकाल जेतले ए घटनाटी घटिला पूरा विश्व रे आकु नै चर्चा करेस्पोंडेंट मानकर बैठक बसिछि। तुंग नेता माने अछन्ते, निजे राष्ट्रपति ट्रम्प, उपराष्ट्रपति जेडी वांस अछन्ते। से जगह रे किभଳି भाबे एभଳି गोटे अघटन घटला, गुलिकांड हला, ताकु नै प्रश्नवाची। जेतबेला डिनर पार्टी चली आयोजन करा ये भोजीर वाशिंगटन हिल्टन होटेल रे से समय गुलिकांड घटी। व्हाइट हाउस करेस्पोंडेंट मैंने समस्त जोगदे वार्षिक भोजी थिला। ये सभार अघटन घटी। राष्ट्रपति डोनाल्ड ट्रम्प, उपराष्ट्रपति जेडी वांस उपस्थित थे। बहुत तुंग नेता जहां निरापद भाव स्थानांतरित करा जायछि। डोनाल्ड ट्रम्प, तांको पत्नी मेलानिया ट्रम्प, उपराष्ट्रपति जेडी वांस वर्तमान सुरक्षित थिबा सूचना रही। देखा जायछि कि किछि अतिथि निजको बंचेबा टेबुल तले लुचि जाइथिले। अन्यमानक भितर जे आपण देखिबे रॉबर्ट एफ केनेडी जूनियर, डग बुर्गम और मार्को रूबियो भली तुंग नेता थिले, जहां तुरंत उद्धार करा जायछि। ए घटना परे टेबुल को खाली रखा जायछि एवं घटना परे सिक्रेट सर्विस अन्य निरापत्ता कर्मी जाई समान को उद्धार करिसेंती। ए घटना रे जने सिक्रेट सर्विस ऑफिसर को गुली बाजिथिला, मात्र तांकर बुलेट प्रूफ जैकेट थिबारु से बर्ती जाइछंती। घटनास्थल रे प्रबल शब्द हेबारु सेठारे आतंक प्रकाश पाइथिला। किछि अतिथि बॉल रूम रे भी रहि जाइथिले। व्हाइट हाउस करेस्पोंडेंट एसोसिएशन पक्षरु ए भोजीर आयोजन करा जाइथिला। ए उत्सव रे डेप्यूटी चीफ ऑफ स्टाफ स्टीफेन मिलर, प्रतिरक्षा सचिव फिट हेक्सेथ, नेशनल इंटेलिजेंस निर्देशक तुलसी गाबट समेत 2600 रु अधिक अतिथि उपस्थित थिले। एवं गुलिकांडर कारण वर्तमान सुधा अस्पष्ट रही, किंतु वर्तमान तदंत चली। एते बड़ गोटे नैश्य भोजीर आयोजन करा जायतिला, जोठी बड़ बड़ नेता वरिष्ठ अधिकारी समस्त उपस्थित थिले। से जगह रे किभଳି भाबे सुरक्षा रे त्रुटि रहिला, गुलिकांड घटिला, तार तदंत वर्तमान जारी रही, किंतु अस्पष्ट रही कारण केउ कारण पई गुलिकांड घटिला। घटना सह जड़ित थिबा संदेह रे जने व्यक्ति को वर्तमान हेफाजत को मध्य पुलिस नैछि, पचरा उचरा चली। गुलिकांड घटना परे सांबादिक सम्मेलन करिसेंती ट्रम्प और से घटना को निंदा करने सह सुरक्षाकर्मी जीवन बंचाई देले बोली कहिसेंती। एहा सह गुलिकांड घटना सह ईरान रो कोनोसी संपर्क नाही बोली मध्य कहिसेंती। एही घटनार तदंत करा जाउछि बोली कहिसेंती एफबीआई निर्देशक काश पटेल।
So with that, I'd like to ask Todd Blanche to come up, say a few words, and tell you it's already underway. The man has been captured. They're going to his apartment. I guess he lives in California, and he's a sick person, a very sick person, and we don't want things like this to happen. I think it's very important that I say, though, and I told the representatives of the evening, they did such a beautiful job. It was such a beautiful evening. And again, they're talking about free speech in our Constitution. That's what it's all about, not just White House correspondence. It was really based on free speech in our Constitution.
See the videos come out, I expect very shortly, and you'll see law enforcement do exactly what we want them to do. And so I echo what what President Trump just said, that we are extraordinarily grateful and appreciative of the men and women of law enforcement that did their jobs tonight, including one who was injured. This investigation is ongoing. I expect you will see charges filed shortly. The charges should be self-evident given the conduct, but as you'll hear, there will be multiple charges surrounding the shooting, around the possession of firearms, and anything else that we can get on this guy.
The best resolve of American law enforcement, because you, Mr. President, inspire them 24/7, 365. You give them the resources that they need, and they know that you have their back. And that is a changing dynamic in this country, and that's why you saw brave Secret Service agents respond immediately, swiftly, subdue and take down the suspect, and safeguard the lives of thousands of individuals at that hotel. Thanks to our interagency partnership with the Department of Homeland Security and the Metropolitan Police Department, the FBI was rapidly deployed onto the scene, took over the evidence response unit, is examining all the ballistics that were found on scene to include the long gun and the shell casings. We are conducting witness interviews as we speak.
And just minutes ago, there was chaos that erupted here in the ballroom at the Hilton in Washington. What I witnessed firsthand was a loud sound first, and to my mind it was probably dishes that were clattering. But within seconds, I saw the servers rushing in with their trays and trying to see a secure place to keep themselves safe. And that's when I thought that something was not right. And the entire table took cover under the table, and we were all on the ground. When I got up and when I knew that it was safe now to get up, what I witnessed on the stage was, security agents on the stage with long guns. It was probably the SWAT team that was here. And of course, POTUS was ushered out. And then one by one, all his cabinet members, including Scott Bessent, Kash Patel, Pete Hegseth, Whitcock, they were all ushered out and taken to a secure place.
It's down upstairs. Upstairs? Yeah, right up the steps. You know where you came in from security? Yeah, right up there. From what I heard.
So you saw a man with a gun?
I didn't see it. No, I was down here. I just heard 7, 8 gunshots.
You saw him down though?
No. I was down here and I heard 7, 8 gunshots. That's all.
What's your name?
My name's Mike.
Is that sorry?
My name's Mike.
Mike, Mike.
Yep.
तेबे ट्रम्प को डिनर पार्टी रे होइतिबा गुलिमाड़ घटनार अभियुक्त कालिफोर्निया अंतर्गत टोरांच बासिंदा 31 वर्ष वयस्क कोल तोमास एलेन बोली जना पड़ी। गुलिमाड़ परे ताकू तुरंत काबू करिथिला पुलिस। ट्रम्प कहिसेंती तांकू ही गुली करबाकू दुर्बृत्त माने योजना करिथिले बोली से आशंका प्रकाश करूछन्ते एवं ए बड़ घटना रे केवल जड़े दुर्बृत्त सामिल थिला बोली ट्रम्प कहिसेंती एवं ए घटनार तदंत चालिछि बोली कहिसेंती अमेरिकार अटर्नी जनरल टॉड ब्लानेंस। तबे एफबीआई रो काउंटर टेररिज्म यूनिट तदंत जारी रखी। 2024 रे भी पेनसिल्वानिया रे ट्रम्प को ऊपर गुलिमाड़ होइथिला एवं अल्प कि सेथिरु मध्य रक्षा पाई जाइथिले डोनाल्ड ट्रम्प।
I have been following it, and the man who did that is named Cole Thomas, T-O-M-S, Allen, 31 years young, from California, and he was staying in the same hotel. But what is most remarkable is that President Trump was cool, he was calm, he was not going berserk, and he also said that there was no reason to believe that there was any link to Iran. He said it was probably a lone wolf. That is very important. We are all relieved that nothing happened to President Trump or to anyone else.
Nobody was hurt, anyone, other than even President Trump. There were thousands of people in the ballroom. Secondly, it certainly is a breach of the security at, I would say, 2 levels. One is the FBI, because the FBI is supposed to be the intelligence gathering wing, domestic, as to what's happening. One. And then secondly, the Secret Service. Though they performed and they evacuated President Trump, but the various security rings and layers which should have been around there seem to have been absent. The ballroom is inside the hotel, where this gentleman was accosted and the shootout occurred was at a metal detector, maybe in the lobby or somewhere away from the ballroom. But then there's the hotel building, and then outside the hotel building there's a parking and the entry of the hotel. So there's so many layers which would have been breached.
Let's have a short break.
रानी ए घरे किछि अछि कि जहा भांगिबो नाही
ए पिलर केबे भांगिबो नाही रुंगटा स्टील टीएमटी रु प्रस्तुत
रुंगटा नाही तो घर